Did you know that a 71-year-old man died in his sleep last night? His family was left in shock. He seemed completely fine the day before. No major health issues, just a normal evening like any other. But the next morning, he didn't wake up. What happened? Could it have been prevented? The truth is, after 70, certain bedtime habits can quietly put your health at risk, raising the chances of serious problems like strokes, heart attacks, and even sudden death. And the worst part is that most people don't even realize they're making these mistakes. In this video, we're going to break down 4 nighttime habits you should avoid if you're 70 or older. They're small, seemingly harmless routines, but they can have a deep impact on your health and longevity. Some may surprise you, and others might be things you've been doing for years without thinking twice. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge you need to protect yourself, improve your sleep, and wake up feeling stronger and healthier every morning. Stay with me until the end, because the last habit is something most older adults do every night without knowing it, and it could be putting them in serious danger. You'll also learn what to do instead to ensure a safer, healthier night's sleep. Let's get started. Number 1. Eating heavy meals very late at night. One of the most common and dangerous nighttime habits after 70 is eating heavy meals too close to bedtime. You might think it's no big deal. Maybe you've done it for years without issues. But as we age, our bodies don't process food the same way. What you eat before bed, and especially when you eat it, can significantly affect your sleep quality, heart health, and even your risk of sudden nighttime complications. Think about it. When you were younger, you could probably eat a big dinner late and sleep just fine. But after 70, your metabolism slows down. Your digestive system becomes less efficient, and your body takes longer to break down food. This can lead to acid reflux, sleep disruptions, and even elevated blood pressure, all of which are linked to a higher risk of heart attacks and strokes during the night. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with heartburn, discomfort, or a racing heart, there's a good chance your late-night eating habits are to blame. This is what happens when you eat a heavy meal right before bed. Instead of focusing on deep, restorative sleep, your body is busy digesting. Your stomach produces acid, your intestines work overtime, and your heart rate stays elevated when it should be dropping. This creates a chain reaction that keeps you in a lighter, more restless sleep and increases the likelihood of sudden cardiovascular events. For example, maybe you enjoy a heavy snack like a big plate of pasta or a greasy burger right before lying down. You might feel full and satisfied, but once you're horizontal, your body struggles to keep stomach acid in place. It can rise into the esophagus, causing discomfort, coughing, or even a choking sensation that wakes you up suddenly. Over time, chronic acid reflux, also known as GERD, can weaken the muscles in your throat and airways, raising the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a serious lung infection that can be life-threatening for older adults. Even worse, eating late can cause spikes in blood sugar levels. If you have diabetes or are at risk, this habit can lead to glucose imbalances that make it harder for your body to regulate sugar while you sleep. Studies show that older adults who frequently eat late at night have a higher chance of developing metabolic disorders that contribute to heart disease. So, what should you do instead? Try finishing your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This gives your body enough time to digest properly before you lie down. If you need a snack before sleep, choose something light and easy to digest, like a handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a warm cup of herbal tea. These options can promote better sleep without overloading your digestive system. Remember, your body now works differently than it did decades ago. By making one simple change to your eating schedule, you can significantly reduce your risk of nighttime health problems, improve sleep quality, and give your body the rest it truly needs. Number 2. Drinking too many fluids before bed. Many people believe staying well hydrated is always a good thing. And while that's generally true, drinking too many fluids, especially right before bed, can become harmful as you age. If you're over 70 and wake up frequently during the night to use the bathroom, it might be time to rethink how much liquid you're consuming in the afternoon and evening. But interrupted sleep isn't the only concern. This habit can also increase the risk of falls, heart problems, and even cognitive decline over time. Here's why. As we age, the bladder becomes less efficient at holding urine for long periods. Muscles weaken. Your kidneys continue filtering fluids at night, and your body becomes more sensitive to even small amounts of liquid. This means if you drink a large glass of water, tea, or juice before bed, you're much more likely to wake up needing to go urgently. And while it may seem like a minor annoyance, the consequences can be far more serious than you think. Imagine this. It's the middle of the night. You wake up with a full bladder, and you try to get up quickly. Your blood pressure hasn't had time to adjust, which can trigger postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when standing. This can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. Many older adults experience this without realizing it, and unfortunately, it's one of the most common causes of dangerous nighttime falls. A simple trip to the bathroom can turn into a potentially fatal accident, leading to fractures, head injuries, or worse. Beyond falls, frequent nighttime urination, known as nocturia, can severely disrupt your sleep cycle. Every time you wake up and turn on the light, your brain gets tricked into thinking it's daytime. This interrupts natural melatonin production, the hormone responsible for deep, restorative sleep. Over time, poor sleep quality can weaken your immune system, raise blood pressure, and even accelerate cognitive decline. Studies show that older adults who wake up frequently at night have a higher risk of dementia and memory-related conditions, but staying hydrated is still important. So what's the best solution? Instead of cutting out fluids completely, adjust when you consume them. Drink most of your liquids during the day and reduce intake as evening approaches. If you feel thirsty at night, take small sips instead of drinking a full glass at once. And if you're having caffeinated drinks like coffee or tea in the afternoon, remember that caffeine acts as a diuretic, increasing urine production and making the problem worse. Another tip: pay attention to hidden sources of liquid in your diet. Soups, watery fruits, and even some medications can contribute to fluid retention and increase nighttime awakenings. By making small but intentional adjustments, you can dramatically improve your sleep quality, reduce the risk of nighttime falls, and support your overall health long-term. If you're still watching and finding these tips useful, comment number 2 below so I know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the bell to never miss a video. Your support helps us keep creating great content to inform and inspire you. Now let's keep going. Number 3, sleeping in a room that's too warm. A cozy, warm room might sound appealing, but if you're over 70, keeping it too hot at night can put your health at risk without you even noticing. Many older adults make the mistake of turning the thermostat way up or piling on thick blankets, thinking they'll sleep better. But the truth is, sleeping in a room that's too warm can increase the risk of heart problems, dehydration, and poor sleep quality. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating temperature. The ability to sweat and release heat decreases, making it easier for your core body temperature to rise too high, especially during sleep. When your body overheats, your heart has to work harder to cool you down, putting unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system. This can be especially dangerous for older people with heart conditions, high blood pressure, or circulation issues. Have you ever woken up sweating, restless, or even struggling to breathe in the middle of the night? That's your body fighting to regulate heat. Studies show that sleeping in a warm room increases dehydration risk, even if you don't feel thirsty. Mild dehydration overnight can thicken the blood, raising the chances of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes, particularly in older adults. Imagine someone like Frank, a 74-year-old retiree who enjoys reading in bed. He keeps his bedroom at around 24 degrees, 75 degrees, and covers himself with heavy blankets. Night after night, he tosses and turns, wakes up drenched in sweat, and feels groggy in the morning. What Frank doesn't realize is that his warm sleeping environment is disrupting his natural sleep cycle and preventing him from reaching the deep, restorative stages he needs to stay healthy. A cooler room promotes better rest by helping the body naturally lower its core temperature. This process is essential for deep sleep, which supports memory consolidation, immune function, and overall longevity. Older adults who consistently sleep in a cooler environment report waking up more refreshed, with more energy and sharper minds. So, what's the ideal sleeping temperature? Experts recommend keeping the bedroom between 16 and 19 degrees, 67 degrees, for optimal sleep quality. If that feels too cold, try breathable cotton blankets instead of thick synthetic ones that trap heat. Wear light, moisture-wicking sleepwear to help regulate body temperature. Simple tricks like opening a window for fresh air or using a small fan can also keep the air circulating, improving air quality and reducing breathing issues. Making this small adjustment to your sleep environment can have a powerful effect on your overall health. By keeping your bedroom cool, you reduce cardiovascular strain, promote deeper sleep, and wake up feeling more rested, without the dangers of overheating. Number 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. Most people don't think twice about how they sleep, assuming that as long as they're comfortable, everything is fine. But after 70, the position you sleep in can have a much bigger impact on your health than you realize. Sleeping in the wrong position can cause breathing problems, poor circulation, and even increase the risk of heart failure or stroke. Yet many older adults sleep in ways that put unnecessary stress on their bodies every single night without knowing it. With age, your body experiences natural changes in muscle tone, lung function, and circulation. Staying in an unsuitable position for hours can restrict airflow, lower oxygen levels, and put pressure on key blood vessels, making it harder for your body to function properly while you sleep. Over time, this can contribute to everything from snoring and sleep apnea to more serious issues like nighttime heart strain. For example, sleeping on your back might feel comfortable, but for many older adults, it's actually one of the riskiest positions. When lying flat on your back, gravity causes the tongue and soft tissues in the throat to relax and fall backward, partially blocking the airway. This can lead to obstructive sleep apnea, where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during the night. Many people don't even know they have it, but it can significantly raise the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Think of someone like Roberto, a 76-year-old man who always slept on his back. His wife noticed he would sometimes stop breathing for a few seconds before gasping for air. At first, he dismissed it as normal aging, but over time he started waking up exhausted, with headaches and trouble concentrating. When he finally saw a doctor, he learned his sleeping position was contributing to undiagnosed sleep apnea that was straining his heart every night. Even without apnea, the wrong sleeping position can affect circulation. Studies suggest that sleeping on your right side puts extra pressure on the heart, making efficient blood flow more difficult. This is especially concerning for older adults with heart issues, as it can lead to fluid buildup in the lungs and legs, potentially contributing to congestive heart failure over time. So, what's the best sleeping position after 70? Experts recommend sleeping on your left side whenever possible. This position improves circulation, allows the heart to pump more efficiently, and even aids digestion. For those prone to acid reflux, left-side sleeping helps keep stomach acid from rising into the throat, reducing discomfort and improving sleep quality. If it's hard to stay on your side, try using a body pillow to prevent rolling onto your back. Slightly elevating your head with a supportive pillow can also help keep airways open and reduce breathing interruptions. And if you deal with joint pain or stiffness, placing a pillow between your knees can help maintain spinal alignment and ease lower back pressure. Making this simple change to your sleeping position can have a profound impact on your overall health. By keeping your body in an optimal position for circulation, breathing, and heart function, you can reduce the risk of nighttime complications and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's wrap this up. Final reflection. We've covered 4 bedtime habits that may seem harmless, but can actually put your health at risk after 70. From eating too late at night to drinking too many fluids before bed, from keeping the room too warm to sleeping in the wrong position. Each of these can silently affect your heart, sleep quality, and overall well-being. The good news? These risks are not set in stone. By making small adjustments to your nighttime routine, you can improve your sleep, reduce the chance of serious health problems, and wake up every morning feeling stronger. Take a moment now to reflect on which of these habits you recognize in your own routine. Do you wake up frequently at night? Have you ever felt restless or overheated while sleeping? Maybe you've been sleeping on your back for years without realizing the impact. Whatever the case, awareness is the key. Once you recognize the problem, you can take steps to fix it. So here's my challenge for you tonight. Pay attention to your bedtime routine. Try adjusting just one of these habits and see how it affects your sleep. Maybe eat dinner earlier, lower the temperature in your room, or try sleeping on your left side. Even a small change can make a big difference over time. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell us one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts matter to us, so don't hesitate to share. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please give it a like, subscribe, and share it. Your support helps us continue creating great content to inform and inspire you. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.